Welcome back, fishing friends, to another adventure on a gorgeous day. Chill is in the air. Man, it's actually decently cold out here. It's a bit breezy too. Gonna be throwing some baits around to see if I can catch some crappie and some white bass, some kind of finesse stuff, some micro stuff. So let's see if we can catch some. I'm going to start off by using the Mr. Crappie Thunder. It's a 5/6 rod, and I've got one of my little Bill Lewis gnats on. Maybe kind of tricky in this wind, but we'll see how we do. Oh, look at that right there, guys. That's why it's when the wind's blowing in, it works out well, because they're trying to get to the bait fish. I wonder how they've never experienced wind before. I wonder what it feels like to them. That's crazy. There he is. I don't like to get them their eyes in this direct sunlight either. All right, so right out of the gate, this is what I'm throwing. Looks just like a little shad right there. And that's good stuff. Let's keep it going. All right, guys. So the key with this is that wind is blowing in. See, the shad keep flicking around. I don't see the bait balls like I'd seen before, but I'm here to test one of these little Clio spoons. I don't do much with spoons. I used to always, as a kid, throw daredevils and different things. So I've got a spoon video in the works, going over a year now, and I just don't have quite enough footage yet. I thought this summer in Iowa I was going to get some more. Oh! Boy, I got just smoked right there. These little gnats, guys. There he is. Man, he just popped it. That's a good one right there. All right, there he is. Not too shabby. Man, he just boonk. Look at that. Even with the wind, you can cast this thing a country mile. The key here is 4-pound sunline. There we go. These little dudes here got to be careful, because you're bringing one of these in. You get a big bass that sees them struggling. They'll just pow, inhale this. Look at this little dude. He'll get inhaled. There you go. All right, I'd done a review on the gnats last year. Guys, this is like a do nothing easy bait for like kids, anybody that's learning to fish, that's even if they're old or just whatever. The key thing is I like to kill it and just let it sit there, because it'll come up and it gets hammered quite a bit when I kill it. All right, we're gonna switch to a spoon in just a minute, but I just had to throw this out here for a little bit. It was already hooked up, rigged up. Alright guys, on this little gnat from Bill Lewis. Is it a little drum? Ah, typical little white bass, easy. Alright, let's get you unhooked here. Ooh, boy, slippery. Come on. Come on, come on. There we go. All right, there he is, guys, right there. Off you go. Off you go. What do we got here? One of these little dudes. There we go. What? How in the heck? Great. Ooh, slippery, slippery. Right there. In he goes. Check out this little pit viper. This is a little ice fishing jigging spoon from Northland Tackle. I'm gonna give it a shot. Ooh, I got a bite. Holy cow, this little dude got something. This little Northland Tackle, this little sniper of a little lure. Oh, he did. Check it out. Man, that's pretty cool. I can't for the life of me remember what this little jigging spoon is called, but how I got it was they were doing like a Black Friday deal or some kind of deal where they were just like next to nothing. There we go. That's it. It's got some cool color on there. It's got some nice flash. It doesn't really have any action in the water. Oh well. Cat's like a bullet though. I think what I was doing is I crank and then just killed it. Twitch. I think it's like a little beetle going through. I can't even see the action of it. I need clear water. This water's a little bit stained. Nah, not really. It just kind of wobbles there. Whoo, man, you can cast that a country mile. It's got a rolling action to it. I may have to put on the old CC spoon. I catch quite a bit on the CC spoon in Iowa. I have so much fun fishing with it. Catch crappie. It's a lot of smallmouth. I should be catching crappie in here. I don't know what the deal is. Something came and hit it. They didn't get it. I felt a thunk, 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 thunk. Could this be our crappie on the Northland Tackle? Little jigging spoon. Nope. But he was fun to catch. Check him out. All right, so this little dude works well. There we go. Get you back in the water. Alright guys, I'm hooked up on this little, I'm pretty sure it's a Megabass little prop jig head. And I've got a little Charlie Brewer 3-inch, it's like a grub worm. Oh man, he sure liked that. Boy, he popped it. Here we go. There he goes. Right there. It's just a little spinner head, and I got the little, I love those worms because they're dense, they're heavy. I put them on little jig spinners, all kinds of little setups on my MEPs. 2 pops, 3 pops. Oh man, a lot of thumps on this. There's another thump. I felt like 5 or 6 thumps. They just couldn't get it. Couldn't get him. They might be little ones. I keep forgetting I don't need to burn this thing. It's got that nice blades on it, that prop on the front. All I gotta do is just Cadillac it. Man, the last few times I've been out here, it's just been absolutely amazing. There we go. Ooh, boy, he got it. He got it. There he is. Little Charlie Brewer action right there. I love those little grub worms. I think they make a 4-inch, maybe that, I think, I don't know, 3 or 4-inch. I think that one's a 3-inch. What? I already got one as soon as it hit the water. There we go, I guess so. Yep. Whew, man, he's got the whole thing in. Jeez Louise. That's why it felt so funny. Look at that. I gotta figure out where the hook is. There we go. There we go. Man, he sure did pop that thing. Right there. Check this out, guys. A legit penny down in the mud right there. Holy cow, that may be worth something. I just looked down and saw it. Is there another one? Yeah, they're getting washed out of the... Oh, dang it, I dropped it. Ooh. Oh, I got stuck in the mud. Ooh. Yeah, couple pennies. Yeah, that mud is no joke. Whew. All right, let's get back to what we were doing here. Ooh, no. What was that? Come on, get out of there. What was that mess? Not this. For crying out loud. Oh, man. Are you serious? Alright, let's look and see if we're okay here. Yep. That was crazy. Again? What the heck? I just got you unwrapped. Oh man. There we go. There we go. There we go, right there. Okay guys, I got this little 3-inch Kitech on a jig spinner. It's a nice color for it. Matches up really nice. Ooh, felt a little thump there. There we go. There we go. What is that, a white bass? Boom! Boy, he just inhaled it. Because this looks like the little... It looks like the little shad they've been gagging up around here. The little minnows. Let's go. Get out of there. There we go. Come on. There we go. Check him out. Not bad. Just like that. Jack this up though. We're still gonna run with it. There we go. That's a nice fish right there. So these Kitex, kind of like the drop kick shad from GLF and the Mega Bass Spark shad, work great as little trailers on there. And I know I've used the X Zone Hot Shot Minnow, and I've even used the what's that other one? What's that other one called? From from Bait Fuel. It's their little scented one that they've got. I can't think of it. Drifter minnow. The little drifter minnow looks good on there. The Yum FF sonar minnow. And the Berkeley twitch tail with that scent. The problem is those get, ooh, there we go. The problem is with the twitch tail is that they'll get kind of, if you leave them out of the package, they'll dry out. This is a decent little fish here. Boy, he just cracked it. There he is. And these are all like good eater sizes. Well, I got to test all the lures I wanted to test and tinker with today. There he is. The only thing about that I worry about are the Kitex. See the durability. That's the only thing. It helps if I thread it right where it needs to be. There we go. Now get out there and get your lures wet.